This lovely customer ordered a 6-inch 3-layer chocolate cake filled with chocolate Swiss meringue buttercream. She ordered this cake for her birthday and said she loves spring flowers. And she told me all of her kids were born in Boston and she loves a New England vibe, so she wanted the cake to have a Cape Cod feel to it. We went back and forth a couple times chatting about ideas, but in the end, she said she was picturing a simple shoreline with a white fence and tall grass, and I immediately could see her vision. I frosted the whole cake in white so the writing on top would have a plain background, and that way I could turn the side of the cake into the oceanfront view. I worked my way from top to bottom and started with the light blue sky. Then I added some darker blues on top of that and painted on white with my palette knife to make some wispy clouds. After that, I laid down the base of any sand that the ocean could go on top of, and I did let that chill in the fridge slightly before adding some texture with more buttercream and a paintbrush. Above that, I did carve out a nice line for where my ocean ends in the distance, so there'd be a clean horizon line. I filled that in with 3 different shades of blue to hopefully achieve a nice ombre effect. Following that, I used an even lighter shade of blue to get a really nice blend for the water that's washing up over the sand. I also made sure to go back in and add some more texture to the waves and all the white highlights. Now I'm building up all of my sand dunes. I layered on 2 different shades of green on the tops of those and used my smallest piping tip to make a bunch of tall grass. And on the ends of those, I added the tan colored seed heads. Wrapping around the sides and back of the cake, I piped on a white picket fence. She also mentioned she was a really big soccer fan, so I drew on a little soccer ball on the back. For the final touches, I added some birds flying in the distance and piped on white shell borders. To add in more color and incorporate flowers, I made some small purple ones because I thought that color would look really pretty with this scene. And I placed those all around the base of my cake and all over the top border. For the writing, I wrote "Happy Birthday Chris" in blue, and this is the finished cake design. I absolutely love how it turned out, and it feels like we're finally defrosting and getting ready for an East Coast summer.